The Blackfoot Confederacy said during a press conference in Calgary that their adult members who have developmental disabilities are not treated the same. Leadership from the 4 members First Nations said that everyone else in the province who did not live on a reserve get benefits denied to those on reserve. They say there are not enough resources and funds to deliver proper treatment. Many people have to leave their homes to access services. Carly Fox has filed a complaint against Indigenous Services Canada with the Canadian Human Rights Commission to change that.
All of these families have a choice. They can either stay at home and live on the reserve with their culture, with their communities, or they can move off reserve in order to access services that are essential for the health and well-being of their loved ones.
Chief O'Ray Crowfoot of the Siksika Nation says that members on reserve should have access to the same care as people off reserve.
And we're not seeking anything that every other Albertan doesn't already receive. The thing that I've said constantly the whole 3 years I've been in is fair and equitable treatment. You know, we're Albertans just like everybody else is Albertans. Our members shouldn't have to leave the reserve to receive the same treatment you would in Calgary or any other municipality.
On behalf of our
Tracy McHugh is a council member on the Siksika Nation. Her sister has needed help for over 30 years, and Tracy says she has not received the assistance she needs.
To date, she still doesn't have access to proper funding for programs that would give her proper independence while living in her community.
McHugh says no one should have to be forced to leave their home to get needed treatment.
I think that option of do you stay home and live in your community without those programs and services, or do you leave the reserve to get those essential needs? How is that an option? How is that a good option for any parent, any guardian?
Indigenous Services Canada said in a statement to APTN that supporting the health and well-being of First Nations communities and individuals is a top priority for Indigenous Services Canada. We remain committed to working with all partners in addressing gaps and improving access to the supports and services that people need. Chris Stewart, APTN National News, Calgary.